Bull riding is the most dangerous 8 seconds in sports, and for good reason. You're gripping a 2,000-pound beast bucking with explosive power, one hand glued to a rope, the other free, lose grip, and you're out. Those 8 seconds? The razor's edge between glory and disaster. Get ready for the wildest 8-second rides ever. 10. Chris Shivers versus Dillinger. The epic clash between Chris Shivers and Dillinger earned its place in history as Shivers rode the ferocious bull to a record-setting 96.5 points, the highest in PBR at the time. This clash was more than just a ride. It was a perfect mix of rider aggression, bull power, and timing. At the 2001 PBR World Finals in Las Vegas, Shivers drew Dillinger and delivered a flawless 8-second ride, earning 96.5 points. This won him the Lane Frosted's Brent Thurman Award for the highest marked ride of the finals and saw him outscore Corey McFadden's 95.5 on another bull in the same round. This ride propelled Shivers toward his second title, showcasing his unmatched poise under pressure. Not everyone fully grasps how huge this ride was. Dillinger, a 1,700-pound chocolate brown Brahmin cross, was nicknamed the Tiger Woods of bulls, being calm outside the chute but explosively fierce once released. As the 2000 and 2001 PBR World Champion bull, Dillinger was bred for bucking perfection, powerful kicks, tight spins, and sudden drops that challenged even the best riders. Shivers' 8 seconds on this bull was nothing short of monumental. Speaking after this ride, Shivers said, "I knew he was gonna spin left. I just had to stay in my hand and spur. That's the best bull I've ever been on. I owe him one." 9. Guilherme Marchi versus Rewind. 2008 was Guilherme Marchi's breakout year, the year he claimed his only PBR World Championship and a $1 million bonus. But that wasn't all. He also rode a furious bull for 8 brutal seconds, proving he belonged at the top.
Marchi settled on the map. This is for a world title. What can Rewind do? Nothing. Marchi's got it. He's your world champion.
In round 6 of the 2008 PBR World Finals, Marchi entered as the top seed after a commanding regular season. To claim the title, he had to conquer Rewind, a bull famed for raw power that pushes even the best riders to their limits. Before a packed crowd, Marchi matched Rewind's fierce spins perfectly, winning the round and sealing the championship a day ahead of schedule. The victory ended Marchi's runner-up curse and made him the second Brazilian world champion after Adriano Moraes in 2007. But it was more than just a title. It ignited Brazilian dominance in PBR, inspiring a wave of international talent. Marchi later called it his American dream, tearfully reflecting on family and faith post-ride. Next up, the only perfect 100-point ride ever recorded in rodeo history. 8. Wade Leslie versus Wolfman Skoal. Few expect to witness a flawless bull ride, and that's understandable. Before Wade Leslie took on Wolfman Skoal, it seemed impossible we would ever see such perfection in professional bull riding. This Washington cowboy delivered a performance that still stands as one of the brightest moments in rodeo history. On October 6, 1991, at the Wild Rogue Pro Rodeo in Central Point, Oregon, Leslie faced Wolfman Skoal. Though he had earned respect across the regional circuit, this was his shot at immortality. Leslie delivered an 8-second masterclass. Flawless balance, no freehand touches, and seamless rhythm matching the bull's aerial leaps and twists. A perfect 100-point ride etched forever in rodeo legend. The ride skyrocketed Leslie's profile, but he stayed humble, saying, "You feel like you have to live up to something more." A perfect score in the PBR is interesting, and so is a streak-breaking ride. 7. J.B. Mauney versus Bushwacker. J.B. Mauney stared down legend itself. Bushwacker, the bull with a record 42 rider buck-off streak on the Built Ford Tuff series. 8 times before, Mauney had tried and failed, but on August 24, 2013 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, he became the first rider to last a full 8 seconds on Bushwacker, notching an electrifying 95.25-point ride and ending the streak that had stunned the sport. This was more than a ride. It was a showdown between the sport's toughest bull and the most relentless cowboy. Bushwacker burst from the chute, spinning left, bucking high, and whipping around midair. Mauney held firm, matching every jump and twist, freehand high, perfectly balanced. For 8 seconds, he was in absolute sync, predicting every move, not just outlasting, but outsmarting the bull. The instant the buzzer sounded, the arena exploded. The impossible had just happened.
It's over! It's over!
The unrideable bull had met his match. Bushwacker wasn't just strong, he was the Michael Jordan of bulls, engineered for power, speed, and unpredictability. Even now, some say Mauney didn't beat Bushwacker. The bull simply ran out of time. After the ride, Mauney said, "I knew if I just stayed in the middle and didn't try to do too much, he'd take me around. Best bull I ever got on, and I got lucky that night." Breaking a bull's unrideable streak is such an achievement in professional bull riding. However, lots of riders would prefer scoring higher points. 6. Tuff Hedeman versus Bad to the Bone. The clash between Tuff Hedeman and Bad to the Bone is a legendary 95-point masterclass in bull riding. Although he didn't break any streak, few riders have matched this level of skill and control. In the final round of the 1994 Top Gun Challenge in Odessa, Hedeman, a 4-time world champion and PBR co-founder, faced Bad to the Bone and made it fall short of its name. When the chute opened, Bad to the Bone exploded like a missile. Hedeman stayed glued with perfect hand placement, matching every twist and kick. The bull unleashed its signature high-arcing jump and belly roll spin, slamming Hedeman side to side. But Hedeman stayed centered and rode out the full 8 seconds. He did what most couldn't, outlasted a relentless bull. Still, Bad to the Bone remained as dangerous as ever. 5. JB Mauney versus Asteroid. 1 year before taking on Bushwacker, JB Mauney battled the relentless Asteroid, a 1,600-pound champion bull owned by Chad Berger. Their rivalry, spanning 7 brutal matchups from 2012 to 2017, tested both rider and beast. Mauney only conquered Asteroid once, but that ride became legendary.
The clock malfunctioned, but it looks as though JB Mauney has done it.
On August 18th, 2012, during the San Antonio Championship round, Mauney fought through fierce front-end kicks and back arches, holding on for an epic 8 seconds. His 93.5-point ride ranks among the highest of his career and remains a highlight in PBR history. Mauney stands among an elite group. Only 5 riders, including Silvano Alves, Brant Atwood, and Fabiano Vieira, have ever completed a qualified 8-second ride on Asteroid, underscoring how rare and difficult this feat truly is. 4. Chris Shivers versus Bad Moon. Chris Shivers' 2012 ride on Bad Moon was 8 seconds of pure fury between 2 PBR legends. In 2012, 2-time world champ Chris Shivers clashed with Bad Moon in round 1 of the 2012 PBR BFTS Ariat Invitational in Sacramento, California. This ride was a golden opportunity for him to get back at the bull, who had previously bucked him off after a powerful spin left him out of position. Bad Moon wasn't looking to let Shivers get much from this re-ride, so he erupted from the chute with his trademark fury, tight left spins, violent head tosses, and back arch leaps that tested even the sport's elite. Shivers was 33 and eyeing retirement. However, he rode like his legacy depended on it. He spurred deep and matched every twist for a full 8 seconds. He clearly wasn't at his peak, but proved he was still a dominant force. Judges awarded an 89-point ride, a strong score that propelled Shivers forward in the event standings and added to his collection of qualified rides. This wasn't Shivers' highest mark, but it exemplified his ability to come back stronger after a fall. 3. Adriano Moraes versus Shanghai. Age affects all athletes, but some defy it, and Adriano Moraes is one of them. At 36, the Brazilian from Cachoeira Paulista, Sao Paulo, locked horns with Shanghai, a relentless 1,600-pound powerhouse from Diamond S bucking bulls, and rode it for a full 8 seconds, proving his enduring skill and determination. On October 28, 2006, at the PBR World Finals in Las Vegas, Adriano walked into the Thomas & Mack Center chute for Elimination Round 2 of the 2006 PBR World Finals. Battered by severe lower back spasms that had plagued him all event, Moraes had already covered 3 bulls for a combined 262.25 points, but needed a big score to stay alive in the title hunt. He was chasing history, a 3rd world title that would make him the first rider to win PBR Gold in 3 different decades.
We'll see. He's suspect in my opinion. I'll tell you why in a minute.
He's at 5. He's at 6. Adriano got a little door. There, he got it at 8.
He succeeded with this ride, maintaining his spot in the top 10 contenders. Later, Adriano Moraes went on to claim the 2006 World Championship, setting a record he had long pursued. 2. Adriano Moraes versus Sandman. Adriano Moraes became a prominent bull rider by completing a number of 8-second rides, and one of the most prominent of these rides was his matchup with Sandman. In 2001, as a rising star in professional bull riders, Adriano competed in a bull riding event in Nashville. Moraes delivered an outstanding performance, staying on Sandman for the full 8-second ride and earning 93 points out of a possible 100. This score highlighted his exceptional control and skill, contributing to his status as the first 3-time PBR world champion. This ride was clearly a standout moment in Moraes' bull riding career, showcasing his balance and determination on one of the circuit's tougher bulls. Sandman was known for its explosive spins and quick drops, making the high score even more impressive. Lasting 8 seconds on the back of a bull is an incredible feat, but it also shows just how dangerous this sport can be. 1. Lane Frost versus taking care of business. Lane Frost was one of bull riding's brightest stars, but on July 30th, 1989, at Cheyenne Frontier Days, tragedy struck. After an 85-point ride on Taking Care of Business, Frost dismounted, likely believing the danger was over, but the bull was not done. It struck Frost in the back with its horn, puncturing a vital artery. Despite rising for a moment and signaling for help, Frost collapsed and died in the arena at just 25 years old. His death sent shockwaves through the rodeo world, shining a harsh light on the sport's risks. Frost's close friend Cody Lambert soon designed the first protective bull riding vest, a life-saving piece of gear now mandatory across rodeo. Later that year, fellow rider Tuff Hedeman honored Frost with a legendary 16-second ride at the National Finals Rodeo, dedicating every second to his fallen friend. These moments aren't just highlights, they define why bull riding captures our hearts. Every ride is a clash of raw power, unwavering courage, and unbreakable heart packed into 8 seconds that can make or break a cowboy's career, and sometimes change lives forever.